Hey guys, it's Jonathan with Bullet Motorsports. Right next to me we have a 1965 Chevrolet Impala. And when we rate cars, we don't ever say 9 out of 10. This is a 9.5 out of 10 easily. This is a frame off restored. The frame has been powder coated, which we'll show you shortly. Every single nut and bolt has been replaced. The interior is immaculate. Let's start from the front. So I'll open up the engine and then we'll go to the sides. So look at the chrome on the front, the whole front fascia. You can see the horns are correct. You got yourself your black plate because this is an original Arizona or California car. Let me open this up for you. Take a look at the engine. It's powered by a 283. It has power steering, a little single 2-barrel carburetor in there, but it actually runs perfect. You can drive this thing anywhere. All the bolts have been replaced. Take a look at that. You've got the correct matting up here. Everything has been replaced. The paint is proper. All of your bushings are correct. If you look inside the engine bay, so take a look here. You can see that all the bushings have been redone. You've got yourself your exhaust rolling out the rear, and all the wiring is new as well. I'm gonna go ahead and close this and we'll go down the driver's side. Look at how beautiful that trim is. So as we go to the side, I want you to look inside the wheel wells with me, which I'm gonna put in the air too so you can see it, but all the bolts have been replaced. A little bit of grime in there from when we drove it. You got yourself a set of chrome wheels with Indy 500 Firehawk white wall tires. All the trim on the exterior is great, and all of your bright work and labeling is great as well. The front windshield looks good. There are no cracks in the normal areas because the paint is a 9.5 out of 10. Your mirrors have the Chevrolet logo. Let me open up this door. So take a look inside. This is what I like to see. The bolts are not painted. You got yourself a nice latch here. All the rubbers are in place, and this door card looks excellent. Your locks work as they should. And then look at the quarter panel entrance here. Extremely nice. There's not a single mark in this dash, and the clock is working right now. So when we go for the test drive, I want you to see that. All the mats are new, and then look inside that inner fender well and look at the fender skirts. Unreal. All this is perfect. Go find another 65 like this. It's gonna cost you 60 grand to put it together. And close the door. Nice and smooth, all the trim flows through. Your quarter panel looks great as well. There is no rust on this car. I'm gonna get the keys for the trunk. Look at the light bezels, perfect. Your chrome is look great as well. Here's your trunk. Look inside, so all the quarter panels have never been touched. Underneath the mat is in excellent condition. And then look at this. It's just like, I could see myself in this. Let's go to this side. This quarter looks just like the other side, perfect. No cracks, no imperfections. Wheels look great. You've got your true dual exhaust coming out the rear. Let me open up this door for you so you can see inside. Oh, here's some paperwork we got to go over here. So this is a California car and it comes with the California registration. It also has the original Protecto plate. You got your Sears heavy duty suspension card, which is pretty cool to see. There's a Protecto plate. This is neat because this is showing the owner history. You got your key information, when it was sold, the maintenance, and then this is the important part right here, your Protecto plate. And you have it was issued by Fleet Chevrolet out of Seattle, Washington. Very cool. I'm gonna jump in there, I'm just gonna fire it off and then we're gonna go for a test drive, and then our final part will be going underneath it and taking a look at how nice the suspension is. I don't know if you noticed, I started it from the passenger side. I didn't have to go in there and do anything. Sounds extremely clean, no smoke, no hesitation. Let me go ahead and close this and get inside so I could rev it up. Sounds so nice. Nice and smooth. Let's go for a ride. So we're heading out for a test drive right now. Take a look at the clock. I know I talked about this earlier. it's working. That's very important, to me at least. You got yourself your radio, which does operate. It's an AM radio, but it does work. Your gauges are working as they should. You've got your fuel gauge over here, your generator light, so that means if it's not charging, it's gonna light up. Your oil light for oil pressure, and hot and cold. The steering wheel is extremely nice, and it works. Your gear selector is working as it should, so it's going into the drive position when it's showing the drive position. You've got the ability to run a fan here, which is kicking on, it's blowing a little bit of dust out. That's just for heat. Let's go for a ride, we'll try the transmission. The interior, headliner, look at the headliner, it's perfect. I mean, the whole thing is like unbelievable. Shifts smooth, really nice going down the road. I can let go of the steering wheel with no issues at all. Going smooth. We're going 40 miles per hour right now, and it's very comfortable. If you're looking for a perfect cruiser, this is a car you bring to a car show and you're gonna win. Or you can bring it to a concourse for Chevrolets, and I guarantee you're gonna get a trophy. Everything is right on this car. Every single thing works. Wiper motor works as it should. Your horn, as I showed before. And it's got power for a little 2-barrel. I mean, that feels good. We're going over some bumps here. Extremely smooth. 50 miles an hour with no problem. Let's go ahead and turn around and we'll put this thing in the air so you can see how nice it is. We're underneath the 65 right now. I want you to notice we've got a powder-coated frame. This is a full frame-off restoration. Every nut and bolt has been replaced. Brand new exhaust. Come in here. Look at the body. All gloss. You got yourself some air shocks, and then the reservoir is under the bumper. The whole entire underside is essentially perfect. I mean, I don't know where you're going to find another one like this, but let's go ahead and walk forward. You got yourself a nice clean drive shaft. A little bit dusty, it's been raining here, so we had to drive through the rain. Your emergency brake works as it should. You got your transmission right here with the vacuum solenoid. Engine super clean. And then look at the frame, it flows throughout. So this is all powder coated, all new hardware. You've got yourself brand new lines, new springs, new shocks. I think you need to come more this way so you can see everything else. Radiator has been replaced, sway bar has been replaced, and then the tires have 95% tread with the nipples still on them. If you're looking for a real deal turnkey car, this is it. Give us a call, 954-363-2261. Thanks.